get down to some real news. Real Housewives news, I mean. Well, it's a Real Housewives adjacent story.
Oh, shit.
Because Chris Hemsworth's wife, Elsa, has been sitting around Beverly Hills, hanging out. There she is. She's very pretty. But she's been hanging out with Lisa Rinna and Yolanda Foster. And they are trying to recruit her for the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills because we all know that PK and what's her name from this season? You guys aren't even watching. Dorit will definitely be defired after this season, and so will, what's her name? What's the other one's name?
Which one?
Eileen will be on forever.
Eileen will be on forever.
Erica.
No, Erica's not going
Erica's gonna get her own spinoff, man.
The daughter of Sassoon, Eden Sassoon.
Oh, Eden.
Eden Sassoon. She's also out this season.
I didn't even realize she was on.
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
So we know those are gonna be fired, so they need new, younger housewives. So they're trying to get Elsa Hemsworth to come into the mix, but Chris Hemsworth said, darling, I think it's time for you to go to Australia on a long, long trip. And he flew her right out of here to get her away.
Yes, he
Brandy,
did.
is this a good idea?
I would love for her basic ass to do Real Housewives. I can't fucking stand Chris Hemsworth. It's just like my own personal weird thing.
Oh.
And Julie loves whatever
Thor.
Tron or whatever he's in.
It's called Thor.
So he basically married her, and it's my own weird for no reason. She used to date Adrian Brody.
Oh.
And their agent set them up. And I just have I like their relationship because she's older. So I do think that's hot. But I just think it's weird when your agents set you up. I'm like, I don't know what kind of beard situation they have going on or why your agent needed to set you up when apparently every girl in Hollywood wants to fuck you. But okay, so you get with this girl who was with Adrian Brody and then she immediately has 5 kids within the first 2 years. Okay, so yeah, she's thirsty. She's quite a bit of a thirst bucket. And so I'm sure she wants to do Housewives and I really wish she would.
Well, I just didn't realize that she is 40, honey. So she's, of course, that's why she had the 5 kids, honey, because she had to pump them out of that pussy because pretty soon those eggs go to IHOP for a special breakfast, and that's all they'll be good for. So she's 40 and she is thirsty. Julie, will you allow your wife to do Real Housewives of Beverly Hills?
I wish that she would. We need the money.
We need the money.
You know what I mean? We need the upkeep. I want to keep my housekeeper. I want you, honey, I want you to go in there and get into the show. I'll be like a side character husband. And then, you know what? And we'll just do it like that. I do want to say she looks like Tatum O'Neal, kind of.
She does, actually.
Sorry, I don't know why I just...
Well, anyway,
but
I
yes,
like that.
Obviously, I want my... Yes.
Lady Red, do you think that... Now, Brandy brought up an interesting thing. Do you think that this lady is a beard for Chris Hemsworth? Do we have possibility that Chris Hemsworth is out sucking beer can-style dicks all day long?
I don't think that she's a beard. I think they're it's a Hollywood marriage. They're all in on it. So, everything is not as it seems as in Hollywood, which is wonderful. The thing that I think is going to be the most wonderful part is she's going to have her divorce televised.
Shade. Now, I think that there is a person who should be on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, and she's sitting in this room. Ooh. Her name, Bible Girl. I think you could really shake that franchise up, buddy.
Just stir that pot.
Yes.
Just a little bit. Yeah. I'd be down for her to be on. I feel like as far as bearding goes, I don't know. He just feels kind of like a generic, basic, white, cis dude who just wants to get the punani wherever he can, and she's really hot, and more power to him, honestly. I would love to see her on Housewives, though. I think having Hollywood ties to Housewives is always really exciting and fun to pull that veil back a bit on the intimate aspects of how people work, and especially if he's sending her off to Australia, just willy-nilly.
He could put her in Housewives of Atlanta. Now that would be cool.
Ooh, rip off Kim Zolciak's wig.
Oh yeah, that's true. They do have one.
Yeah, you have the Real Housewives of Melbourne.
Yeah.
Melbourne, hello, darling. I'm much more interested in the Chris Hemsworth being secretly homosexual.
I like that.
Thank you for that.
I mean, even if it's just, whatever it was a carefully constructed plan for his image,
right.
and that along goes with him being like, no, I'm not going to let you do Housewives because that would go against my image, which
Right.
is why I got with you. Not that she's not hot and they aren't in love, but it wasn't any kind of authentic thing that happened spontaneously. It was all planned, and it will continue. He'll continue to stay in control.
Yeah,
of her.
because he's got to continue to cover up the fact that he and his brother get together.
Oh yeah, Liam. Now there's the star.
That's a housewife I could get behind.
Yeah, look at Liam and Miley.
Sign me the hell up.
Yes.
Thank you.